We are going to learn how to filter SQL Server database by using that range. In this project, I have used two text box and a grid view. I simply drag and drop one grid view and two text box. Now let's learn how to display that in this text box. Simply select the text box and click on source and paste one behavior, that is text mode equal to that. This will convert the text mode into that. In the same way, copy this and select the text box and click on source and paste it over here, that is text mode equal to that. This will convert the text box into that. Now let's write the code for displaying that in this two text box. So right click and click on view code, and in the paste load type here if is postback. Within this postback, I will write the code for displaying that in the two text box. tb underscore from and tb underscore to is the ID of this two text box. So tb underscore from and tb underscore to is the ID of this text box. Now let's go to the code again. So I will displaying that time dot now dot to string, and you have to type this format. This will automatically select the that format according to your country. If your country format is day, month and year, it will automatically select, and if it is month, day and year, it will automatically select. So it will automatically select the that format according to your country. So type this that format. So you please write this that format. It will automatically select the that format according to your country. Now let's do some setting in the grid view. So select the grid view and type F4 and click on this categorize and change this show header when empty to true, so that it will display the header. And in the empty data text, type the text. I will type here no record found. This will be displayed when there is no record in the grid view. Now let's write the code for displaying header only when data is empty in the grid view. So right click and click on view code and declare one function or method. I will private void empty grid view, and within this function or method I will write the code for displaying header only when there is no data. So you have to write this code and simply copy this function name or method and paste it over this paste load in the postback and paste it here. This will automatically display the header when there is no data. First, let's run the project and see whether it works or not. So it displayed the that in the two text box and display the header of the grid view and display the text no record found. Now double click on the search button and I will write the code for filtering SQL Server database by using that range. So double click on the search button. I will paste the code for filtering data in the SQL Server by using that range. The first line is for connecting SQL Server database. In this I have to write one data connection name. So click onto the Solution Explorer, double click on web.config file, and in the configuration tag add a tag that is connection string, and within this connection string I will add a tag that is add then name. Then you can give any name of your choice. I will give here data underscore connection then connection string. Now click on the Server Explorer, right click and click on add connection. First let's see my database. My database is Anthony School and it has table called registration and these are the field of my table: register number, date, name and address, and date, the type is date. Now click on change. Make sure you select this Microsoft SQL Server. If you are using SQL Express, that is free version, then you have to type ./SQL Express and authentication mode will be Windows authentication and select the database. But I am using full version, so click on the drop down and select the SQL and select the server name and change this authentication to SQL Server Authentication and provide the username and password of your SQL Server and select the database. So Anthony School, and click on test connection and click on OK, then click on OK. Right click the connection, then click on properties and click on the connection string, then Control A, Control C and paste it over this connection string and change this password with the password of your SQL Server, that is admin @123, and save it. And you have to copy this connection string name and paste it over this double quote. So simply paste this connection string name over this double quote. Second line is the SQL command, and this is the command in which we are filtering SQL Server by using date range. So my SQL command is select register number, date, name and address, which are the field of my table. So these are the field of my table, and from register here means my table name, where date you have to use between. You can use between or greater than equal to. So I will clarify it. So where date between, I will convert the text box into the date format. So I will converting to date format. This is the name of the text box to string. So you have to write this date format. It will automatically convert to the SQL Server date format. So date between the text box, and I am converting the text box tb from into date format. In the same way, and converting tb underscore 2 to this format. I will show my code in 2 slides so that you can copy the code. So this is the first line, you can copy it, and I will show the second slide so that you can copy the code. So where date, so you can copy here. Now I will display the remaining code so that you can copy. I am commenting the third line. Instead of this, you can also use the third line also. That is, in the third line I have everything is same, but I have used here greater than equal to. Instead of between, we can use greater than equal to, and converting the text box format to that format in this format, and I am writing here n and that less than or equal to. So this is the code. I will display the code first slide. Now you can you can view the second slide. Now the last slide. So these are the remaining code. You can copy it. Now let's run the project and see whether it works or not. So select the date range and click on search. So data is filtered. Now let's again do it. So date 1 to 2, so it display date 1 and 2. My code will work even if your data type is date or or if it is date time. So if my code will work even if the data type is date or date time.